Fashion advertisers, are you trying to run Google ads but getting confused by all the different attributes? In this video, I'm going to show you the most important ones to add to your account to generate more sales. Alright, I'm going to go over the Google Merchant Center fashion advertising. So I'll talk about the prerequisites, feed setup, apparel, specific attributes, challenges. Prerequisites here. So if you have issues with setting up the Google Merchant Center, you can check out this video. If you have any errors, you can watch either one of these videos for suspensions or any diagnostic disapprovals. Now into attributes. So I'll go over the basic product data. Number one, title is very important because it shows up the keywords that people are searching so that you can actually rank higher. So you usually want to have the brand plus product type plus other important attributes in order to rank as high as possible. Whether depending on what people are searching, what you strategically want to do, colors, gender, etc., sizing. Next, description. This will add more data so that you can rank higher, and people also read these before clicking to your website. And also, you want to avoid promotional text or anything that's spammy, because you can add promotions to other attributes, which I'll talk about later. Next, the link. You want to make sure this is being sent to the right variant of your product. So you have different colors or different genders. You send them to the right product and not just the general small item. So you want to make sure the link's proper. Next, the image link. So this is very important. So you show the highest resolution images in this aspect ratio. You can add additional images for different shots of the models or just the product by itself or lifestyle, so people can see how it would look on them before clicking through. So this will help your click-through rate and lower your cost per click. Next, your additional image link. So this will be the attribute that will show different images of your model so that you can A/B test and test against competitors of the same model or different image type, and this shows up when people hover. Next, ID. So this is important to identify different variants. So you have different colors, sizes of your product. You want to make sure you have different IDs, which we'll talk about later, but this is usually the SKU of the item so that it's very unique to that product. Next, you have price and availability. So the pricing is very important. As you can see here, this will be one of the factors after seeing the image and then the title that's going to have you show up is the price if people want to actually buy it and click through. You want to see if your pricing is competitive by reviewing the competitors' pricing in Google Merchant Center, which I also have a video on as well. Next, sales price. So this will show if you have a discount, like it shows here, to basically ensure that people see it's a discount and are more likely to buy. And then you also want to have effective sales date so that people can see like at a certain time or day that they have urgency to essentially buy that product before your sale ends. Next is availability. So availability is very important because it will show if your product is in or out of stock or the availability date, whether people can do pre-orders or back orders. As you can see here with the availability date, you can add this as well. So there's a certain due date that people can pre-order till or have back orders till. Next, cost of goods sold. So this is more internal for you. So you can see if your margins are profitable on different products, so that when you're adding custom labels, you can also put the right targets on your Google ads so you're not burning money. Then this is available. Loyalty points is available only in Japan to essentially get people to build more loyalty with your brand and not just shop around with competitors. Next, product identifiers. So brand is very important. As you can see here, people will search by specific brands and not just shop with anyone that's a retailer. So it's good that if you're the brand owner to actually check this off so people will filter by you when Google shopping. Next, GTIN. So this is like a UPC code. It's better to not have this at all if you put an incorrect one because this will disapprove your account, your ads. But essentially, this will help Google identify you quicker than even any titles or descriptions you can add. And then same thing for NPN. If you want to put brand in NPN, if you don't have a GTIN to help Google match you up. And then if you don't have an identifier that exists, you can just put false or no so that Google doesn't put one automatically in your account. Next, detailed product description. So lifestyle image link. So you can use this, and this will usually pop up on mobile. And this will show different lifestyles when people are searching. So you can see the examples here. It can be lifestyle, but it's not just like a product image. It will be like the product in use or on a model. And this is the dimensions. Next, conditions. So you can see people can filter by condition if they want to thrift. And so like new versus used items. And typically you can change your pricing based on the condition of the item. Next, bundles. So this is important. So Google knows that people are searching for bundles or gifts, that you can bundle up different products so that you're not doing different SKUs or trying to send people to the wrong landing page. That's actually just a bundle. And then age group. So you can see like boys clothing, you can actually add an age group. So when people are searching boys or girls versus women or men, the right products actually show up. So you can push those harder. You can actually add this to the title as well as the age group. Next, color. So you want to make sure that you have the right color in terms of having a standard like red, black to your attribute. Outside of your unique colors that you might have for your products, because people can filter by color when they're actually shopping on Google Shopping, and this will help to add if people search by colors a lot. You can add that to your title. You just want to have consistent color names that people are actually searching when you review your data. And for multicolors, you can add up to 3 colors. So you can just, if something's black and blue, red and blue, you can put like blue/red/black and make sure that you're not just putting multicolor. Next, gender. People can also filter by gender, just like color. So you want to make sure it's a proper gender for your actual product here as well. And then material, people will sometimes look for cotton, polyester types items, or wool. So if you see this trending up a lot, and you should add this to your data anyways, you can add this material attribute and then put any of these. Same thing with patterns. So you have different patterns. People might search for suits or sweaters with different patterns like striped or camouflage. You can add this as well. And then finally here, size. You can see people can filter by different sizes, which will be different item group SKUs as well, which I'll go over in a second. But you want to put the right size and system size as well. So essentially, people in the US will have different sizes than UK or EU. So you want to make sure that it's the default value in your target country. And then for item group IDs, this is kind of what I mentioned for each SKU. So this would be like this would all be one product, pretty much the same, but they just have different colors or sizes. So you want to make sure that you have different item IDs or SKUs for each product based on the color size differences. So they're not all the same and you have duplicates for basically the same item. And then product length as well will help you optimize and get people that are searching for a certain length. And detailed product description can also add additional things that aren't covered by any of the attributes I just talked about. And then highlights, same deal, you can add in some examples here. Okay, now in shopping configurations, so custom labels will be very helpful when you actually have the margin data, so you can filter by seasonality, clearance, sales price ranges, or holidays. So you can segment your Google ads and scale the right products for the right groupings, because even some products in the same product type won't be seasonal or won't be on sale, etc. And you can also add promo IDs as well outside of custom labels to push promotions, as you can see in this pop-up here. So shipping is very important because it will actually show like if it's free shipping or not, how fast it will come, and that's a big factor outside of price that people will look at when it pops up at the bottom here. And same thing with shipping labels. So if there's a specific oversized item that's different from anything else, you can use a unique shipping label so that people can see how long it would take or if it's drop shipped. And the weight will also help Google calculate this. And transit time, this is also, that will help Google just get more data on transit time label. You have it in Google Merchant Center, but this is specific to that item. So challenges that retailers typically have when they have large assortments, you have to really focus on seasonality and the best sellers. Make sure you have the right margins, make sure you focus on any returns that you're having, and that the promotion periods are accurate. That's like the biggest issue that a lot of large retailers have. And custom labels can really help with this, like I said, with special strategies on stock availabilities, margins, rate of returns, and seasonalities. Those are some big challenges. And once you have all this data in the account, you can use what are called feed rules. So if you tend to see that people are all searching by brand, then product type, and then gender, for example, for a certain group of products, you can add that as a feed rule because your data is clean and you can just automatically do this at scale. So it's better to focus on updating the product data and then doing feed rules.
If you found this video helpful and you'd want me to help you run your Google Ads, book a free one-on-one consultation below.